She was going to be a flower girl. She was 6 years old, well, 5.5, and had a red velvet dress with a red satin sash because it was a Christmas wedding, and she was going to walk down the aisle with a basket of rose petals and drop them on a long silk carpet. Her cousin Belle was going to be a flower girl, too, but she wasn't even 5, and would probably do something dumb like forget to drop the petals or cry. The wedding hadn't started yet. They were still home, and she was coming down the stairs in the red dress that her mother called wine-colored. Her father was standing at the bottom, watching. He was dressed up, too, in a black suit with shiny lapels, and a wide thing around his waist that she'd never seen him wear before, and a snowy white shirt front with what looked like tiny colored ladybugs he said were studs running down the front. His hair was smooth, his mustache trim, and his cheeks pink the way they were after he shaved. Sometimes he let her sit on the closed toilet seat and watch him shave. She loved the way he whipped up white foam in a wooden bowl and spread it over his face, then cut paths through it with his razor. And she loved the smell. Sometimes, since he'd come home from the war, she went into the bathroom when he wasn't there, picked up the wooden bowl with his shaving cream, and put her nose to it because it smelled so good. It smelled like Daddy. When she reached the next to the last step, where she usually jumped to the bottom, but didn't now because of the velvet dress and her slippery new Mary Janes, he put both hands over his heart, staggered backward like when someone gets shot in the funnies, and shouted, "I am struck. I am struck by beauty." She told him not to be silly, though she liked it when he was silly that way, and went and stood by him and took his hand. He had big hands with long fingers, and her own disappeared in them. A moment later he called up the stairs. "If you don't get a move on, Fanny, we'll be celebrating their first anniversary instead of their wedding."